I'm 75 years old. I'm sitting in a chair most mornings now, listening to my own breathing. It's loud. I don't tell this story because I want sympathy, because time is shorter than people think, and I don't have much of it left. Some days my chest feels tight before my feet touch the floor. My hands shake a little when I wake up.
I used to think getting old would be loud and dramatic. Instead, it's quiet. It creeps in slowly, like something settling into your bones. I wasn't always like this. There was a time when my body did exactly what I asked of it. I could work long hours. I could stay up late. I could drink all night and still show up the next morning. At least, I thought I could. In my 20s and 30s, I didn't think about health. Nobody around me really did. We talked about money. We talked about respect. We talked about surviving. I grew up watching men smoke like it was part of breathing. Cigarettes were everywhere. Uncles. Neighbors. Men leaning on cars, laughing, smoke curling around their faces like it belonged there. Drinking was the same. It wasn't called a problem. It was called relaxing. It was called being social. It was how you took the edge off a hard life.
I wish I had been more
I worked
present.
hard. Long days. Sometimes 2 jobs. When I got home, a drink felt earned. A cigarette felt like punctuation at the end of the day. Nobody wakes up one morning and decides to ruin their body. You just keep doing what feels normal. In my 40s, I started coughing more. Nothing serious, I told myself. Everyone coughs.
By the hospital window,
I'd light another cigarette while clearing my throat, like the irony couldn't touch me. Doctors mentioned my blood pressure once or twice. They told me to slow down.
This was my first
I
morning.
nodded. I always nodded.
In the doctor's
Quitting felt
office,
like something I could
waiting
do
alone.
later. Later when work was easier. Later when life wasn't so heavy. Later when things settled down. Later became my favorite word. I remember my kids being young. I remember missing school events because I was tired. Or because I had a headache. Or because I just wanted to sit and have a drink in peace. I didn't think of it as choosing alcohol over them. I thought of it as needing rest. The damage didn't show up all at once. It never does. It showed up in small ways. Walking upstairs got harder. I got winded tying my shoes. My sleep wasn't real sleep anymore. I started vaping when people said it was safer.
It
Another
reminds me of
compromise.
acceptance and the
Another way to avoid stopping altogether. By my late 50s, the doctor stopped speaking gently. He used words like chronic. He used words like irreversible. That's when fear finally arrived. Not all at once. Just enough to keep me awake. The real turning point came one quiet afternoon. I was alone in the house. I stood up too fast and felt dizzy. The room tilted. My chest burned in a way I had never felt before. I sat down on the floor because my legs wouldn't hold me. I remember thinking, this might be it. I didn't die that day. Sometimes I wonder if that would have been easier. Now, at 75, my body reminds me every day. I take pills with names I can't pronounce. I schedule my life around appointments. I measure my days by energy, not ambition.
Shows me as I am today, seated here in 2025. It captures a moment of calm acceptance, a quiet honesty. There are things I can't undo. Lungs don't forget. Hearts remember. I don't talk anymore. I don't relate. It only stopped the fast. It only stopped the bleeding. In this same chair, look at old photos. A younger man, stronger. Certain he had time. Life is a journey of learning and growth. That's the lie I lived with the longest, that there would always be more time. If you listen to this and you're younger than me, I won't tell you what to do. I don't have the right to do that, but I wish I had understood. Your body keeps score even when you're not paying attention. Life has taught me many lessons, but the most important one is to never stop learning. Shortcut. Just one mile. Every time you say tomorrow instead of today, old age doesn't argue with you. It doesn't lecture. It just arrives and hands you the bill. I still find joy.
We still laugh, but I live with limits I helped create.
If this meant something to you, sit with it for a moment. That's all I ask. I don't have many years left, but I have the truth, and this is it.